Welcome Spartans to Halo Headlines, part of Evolve, your home for Halo. This week's recap will cover all the top Halo news from the week of August 1st to 7th. I'm your host Aaron, and with me today we've got Lucas.
Yo, yo, yo.
We'd like to take a minute to shout out to all of our patrons for their continued support. Your contributions help make everything we do possible. If you would like to become a patron and find out what rewards are available, go to patreon.com/Halo Evolved. You can get access to early episodes, unique swag, our soundtrack, and the special Discord channel. Thank you very much, patrons.
Yes, thank you guys so very much.
And if you want to check out all of our Halo shows, please go to the website evolvedhalo.com and you can learn more about everything we do there. So, this week's news, we have a couple of things to talk about. First up, Lucas, you're going to give us a very quick rundown of the drop pod that's coming out.
Yes, we actually had a tweet last week by, I think it was Unishek, and he tweeted that some things were coming up in the drop pod, and it hinted at the cross-core for visor colors. And so we actually officially got that announced that as of recording, it'll be 2 days from now, we will get that August drop pod with those cross-core visors. So I'm super excited about that. We also have all of the Mark 7 helmet attachments, or at least a lot of them, will be cross helmet compatible. So I don't think all of them will be, but a lot of them will be able to be put on different helmets. And so some of the examples they gave, like they have the rampant helmet with the, the FC-1 basal attachment, and it makes it essentially look like the EOD helmet. Few of those things, or what do they have here? The Firefall helmet with the breathalyzer thing on it, the underwater breath thing it looks like. So they've got a few cool things on it, and that's pretty much the additions to this drop pod, besides some other small behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah, there's not always too much to get excited about with the drop pod, because while you get a few forward-facing things, the rest of it's all stuff that you may or may not notice, but it's fixing things in the background. So you'll get a better breakdown of that in the next monthly news when we have a chance to see did it. It could drop and destroy everything, so then we might have something to talk about in the next news, so we'll just wait and see. We've had a couple more Forge leaks. We have one now. I'm going to use your line from the Facebook group. 343 are thinking with portals. Someone has made a portal game type. Like, it's just portal. It's a test chamber. They are using a sentinel beam, is it?
Yeah, it's a sentinel beam.
They're dropping teleports onto the surface. They are then moving crates and stuff around. They are teleporting up and down onto platforms. They are lifting the crate around like the sort of portal gravity mechanics. It's portal. It's portal in Halo.
Literally, they're putting the box on the button and it's getting the platform to move, and so then they portal back up and they go through the door. So it's a real cool, just the leaks that we keep seeing for things that they do in Forge are just, it's getting me excited.
It's getting me excited as well, because this next leak also getting me very excited. Destructible environment pieces. Now, the video I saw showed very much, this is the destructible wall. This is the door that you can punch through, things like that. We're not talking about like shooting chunks off bullet damage. We're not going to demolish the entire building, but the idea that we could play a Forge remake of a map, and if you get the gravity hammer, you can smash your way through the wall into the next room.
This is absolutely Fat Man Halo Infinite style, like all those Halo 3 game modes where you had to use crates or pallets or barrels to slow people down. Now you have a destructible wall.
Yeah, like I am totally here for all of that. Like the idea that you can be like playing away and go, right, we have to play so far so we can get the Warthog, and then we could smash the Warthog through the wall to get to the next area or whatever. Like there's so much potential for that.
Yeah, like you might be able to like adjust how destructible, like how much force it needs to take to to destroy it. It could be something where, like in the video, the guy took he took a lot of took rockets. He was going at it with a hammer, but like you said, you could make it super easily destructible where you could just drive a Warthog right through it.
Yeah, like he punched that first door and he just went through it like it wasn't there. So I'm totally down for destructible stuff and can't wait to see what people do with that. There's a lot of even good mechanics. The idea that you could have destructible floor and you might have to hit the button and drop the fuel coils onto it to make it go boom. Like there's so much potential there for things. Right, the last bit of Halo news we have from the last week is that the Halo 2 LASO All Skulls But Envy run, I believe the prize for this run was $20,000 if anyone could do it, and it has been done.
I don't even know how this man did it. The gentleman, his YouTube channel's name is Jervalin. Like, I think he's starting another LASO run, but with having to melee everybody. And I'm not 100% sure on that. That's just a rumor I've heard. But that would be absolutely insane.
Just the thought of having to attempt the jackal snipers while meleeing people's just giving me anxiety.
Jump around. So for people who don't 100% know, the Envy Skull is instead of the flashlight with the Master Chief, you get the Arbiter's active camouflage. So it has been said that it is impossible to do LASO without the Envy Skull. And this gentleman did it without it. And he also did not die.
Nope, this is a deathless run, so he did it in 6 hours and 30 minutes without dying, which is just mind-blowing. Like, even at the best of times, if you're having a really good game, some of those flood in Halo 2 can just completely ruin your day out of nowhere.
Not even knowing where the jackal sniper is...
Yeah, like you just run down an alleyway and boom, you're dead. Just like that. And it's a deathless run, so you've got to restart it again.
You got to restart the whole game. I was watching the guy, and so he's talking, he's like, yeah, he knows where all like the spawns are. So he's like, he was doing the fight against Tartarus, and he's like, all right, so these guys are dead. There's going to be guys spawning at this door now. So he was like, he knows the levels in and out and like where people spawn.
Just the sheer level of dedication to a game to know where all this is coming from. Like, even if you peel the code apart and you look at it and you go like, right, the code says the enemy spawn here, here, and here. For you to internalize all of that, like, that is dedication. The man deserves his $20,000.
Absolutely. And then his family, like at the end of it, his family comes in and is like, see his kids like cheering. His wife comes in and is like super happy for him. Because, I mean, I'd be super happy too if my spouse just won $20,000.
They're just going to be happy to have their dad back again because it's over. It's finally over. All right, guys, look, I think that's pretty much all of our news for this week. Stay tuned for the next Halo headlines in case we announce that the drop pod broke everything in Infinite. We will let you know. Thank you for listening to us. Like we mentioned at the top of the show, you can go and check out the website, evolvedhalo.com. You can get all of our shows from there. Mission Debrief, Podcast Evolve, Builds with Blocks, Halo Gear Guide, Halo TV Plus, and the Halo Book Club. Stay tuned, the next Halo Book Club will be Rubicon Protocol, so get ready for that. Also, listen to our partners Josh and Will over at HCS Pro Talk for all of your competitive Halo needs. Once again, another special shout out to all of our patrons. Thank you for supporting us and helping make the show possible. Go to patreon.com/Halo Evolve to learn more. And with that, I have been your host Aaron, and until next time, Evolved.
Evolved.